There's a moment that nobody talks about. You get everything you thought you wanted. The money, the peace, the tools, the routines, the success. And you're still haunted. You sit in silence in your perfect life. And there's this itch, like something is deeply wrong. And here's the terrifying part. You realize that you've been living someone else's idea of freedom. This video is not for everyone. It's for those who are willing to burn down the fake and touch what's real, even if it shatters everything they believe about truth, success, and themselves. If that's you, don't look away. If you bail early, you'll miss the real shit. I've broken this video into parts. Each section slices a little deeper. So stay with it all the way through. Part 1. The Lie of the Ladder. I used to think life was a ladder. You climb it. You win. More knowledge, more habits, more systems. But the higher I climbed, the more I noticed something strange. The people at the top, the monks, the billionaires, the enlightened ones, they weren't glowing, they weren't free. They were just better at pretending. And what hit me hardest was this every how-to. Every prescription wasn't leading me inward. It was taking me the fuck away from myself. I was playing someone else's game, and it was fucking killing me. Part 2. Prescriptions work until they don't. Prescriptions are seductive. They give structure, comfort, control. If I wake up at 5 a.m., eat clean, meditate twice, journal every day, then maybe, just maybe, I'll be enough. But here's the problem. Prescriptions work on machines, not on mysteries. You can't prescribe art. You can't prescribe truth. You ever try following a billionaire's daily routine? Or copy a spiritual guru's 7-step method to inner peace? All it gives you is the outer shell, the mask, not the source. Because real transformation, real freedom, isn't mechanical. It's personal. And here's the twist. The moment you turn self-inquiry into a technique, you've already fucking lost. That's when it becomes just another bullshit strategy to avoid looking at what's really going on inside. Part 3. The Beautiful Trap. I remember the day I hit my internal breaking point. I had won. My business was thriving. I had time freedom, a peaceful environment. Everything I thought would bring me peace was mine, but something was off. I'd sit in meditation not to find peace, but to escape the fucking discomfort of stillness. I'd consume podcasts like vitamins, trying to fix a problem I couldn't name. And then one night, it hit me. I wasn't seeking truth. I was seeking relief. And there's a fucking difference. Relief wants the pain to stop. Truth wants to know why the pain exists. And once you see that difference, you can never unsee it. It ruins the game in the best fucking way. If this is landing with you, and if you're the kind of person who'd rather know the truth than feel good, then hit subscribe. Because this isn't a channel about comfort. It's about clarity. You'll want to be here for what's coming next. No fluff, no spiritual cosplay, just raw, uncensored freedom. Part 4, The Mind's Great Game. The mind is a brilliant trickster, and it will turn even your deepest insights into content. You'll have a profound realization about love, death, ego, whatever. And 3 minutes later, you're formatting it into a tweet. That's not sharing. That's survival. Because the ego doesn't want truth. It wants fucking applause. The moment I started observing that pattern in myself, not judging it, just watching, it began to lose power. And that's the paradox. You don't kill the ego by fighting it. You kill it by understanding it. But most people never look closely enough to see its moves. They're too busy doing the fucking work. Not realizing the doing is the very thing keeping them from seeing. Part 5. The Illusion of Seeking. Let's talk about the spiritual treadmill. 10-day meditation retreats, journaling prompts, cold plunges, coaching calls. You feel busy, you feel like you're growing, but are you actually resolving anything? Or are you just collecting points in a game that never fucking ends? The truth is, growth has become the new prison. Here's a radical idea. What if there's nothing to fix? What if the problem isn't your anxiety, but your belief that you're not supposed to feel it? That's not passivity, that's inquiry. And it's terrifying because it forces you to face what's raw without armor. No mantras, no apps, no spiritual bullshit, and just you and the fucking mirror. Part 6. Freedom is a destination. Everyone says it's about the journey. But in business, in elite performance, in truth, we're after resolution. You don't start a company to explore entrepreneurship. You want freedom. So why is it that in spirituality, we're told to enjoy the endless process? Could it be that the people selling the journey don't want you to arrive? Because the moment you arrive, you stop needing them. That's what truth does. It makes you sovereign. And sovereignty doesn't sell well. You can't build a fucking business on people who don't need you. Part 7. The Final Shift. Everything changed for me when I stopped asking, what should I do to be free? And started asking, what's keeping me from being free right now? That question pierces like a sword. It doesn't offer comfort, it offers clarity. And clarity is the beginning of freedom. No methods, no maps, just this moment. Are you willing to look? Really fucking look? I know this was different, maybe uncomfortable, but if something stirred in you, don't ignore it. That's the part of you that still remembers what it's like to live without needing a script, to move without needing a method, to be free without permission. And if that part of you is still alive, you already have everything you need. I'll see you in the next one.